G'day guys and girls, and welcome back again to our little place, Goodies Beer Reviews. I don't know whether to ramble, whether to drink, whether to review beer, or whether just to bloody, Anyway, one of those nights, mate, storms. Wow, like, you'll hear it grumbling in the background on the north coast here. Lismore's going to cop it a bit, I think, from looking at the radar. And anyway, today, let's get back to the beer goodie. Staves. I've had a few Staves before. I think I've had their Pale Ale. I think I've reviewed their Pilsner and reviewed the Pale Ale. I think. Or a lager. I can't remember. I know I had a Pale Ale. And it was, quite nice, I thought. This is Staves. And this is their 375ml can, 6.8% ABV. That'd have to be a couple of drinks. Looking at two standard drinks. I'm going to read it to you because I'm excited about it. Staves is an independent brewery from Sydney. Got to look at this label. Yeah, it's a bit crinkly. It's crinkled, so I can't really read it, which sort of sucks. Southern Hemisphere take on a new world IPA, bunch of spice from Galaxy. I've got them. Yep, Galaxy and Warm and hops. So it's a hoppy beer, hopefully. Hopefully it's a hoppy beer. I need a real good beer tonight. I love the can. As soon as I see green hops, not the green, but the hops in that can, it looks nice. Silver top anyway. Let's shut up and get it into a can. Footy's underway. I'm not watching it. The missus's flight's been cancelled 2 hours. I think they said she just boarded, and I'm like, bro, the storms are growing, but look, I'm not a pilot. I've only flown a plane twice. A small propeller, double propeller light aircraft, which was enjoyable. Anyway, let's get it. Yeah, rain's just trickling down. Storms, oh, look at the colour. As soon as I see a head when I pour, I'm starting to go, this looks like a very tasty beer. I will get the rest into the glass. I know. I don't like big glasses. 6.8. You're looking at a very good ABV. I don't think there will be junks. Hopefully there is. I do like them. To the nose we go. Staves, 6.8. And that's all it's got, IPA in big letters. So that's saying we're doing an IPA, and a hoppy one at that. So let's see if it fits the brief. Smells good. Smells fruity, fresh, herby. New word, herby. Into the cream, the herbs tonight. What's going on? Yeah, orange watermelon. I get a bit of sweetness. Anyway, the head is also slightly off-white, which I sometimes like because it just blends with the beer and the fermentation process. Anyway, shut up, goodie. Get it in you. So this is Staves IPA, 6.8, 2 standard drinks. Let's have a chug. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Hang on, that's actually, when I do this, I do it a few times. It hits you in different levels. If you can get different levels in a whiskey, a scotch, a wine, and you understand beer, and then you have a beer which you drink and you go, oh, and then you go, hang on, it hits the throat, it hits the back of the throat, you swallow it, and you go, mate, I've just been through 2 levels or 3 levels of taste. So that's a journey in a drink, and you gotta respect that, don't you? Let's go again. And 6.8. You'd have one of these after work. You'd be getting a cab. You know, you don't want to do the wrong bloody thing. Mm. Very. Mm. Mm. You know, that's a very strong mosaic hop, and mosaic's or not a basic, but a mainstream hop. A lot of people use it because it's good. Like Citra, like Simcoe, like Fortnite. Oh, Forker is somewhere, but anyway. Pardon me. That has so many levels at the strength. I was going to talk about the weather more than the beer, but this is what I needed. Or needed, if you do your own mashes. Anyway. Yeah, wow. Mate, you just, first taste, you go, I'll describe it. First taste, IPA. Second taste, hops. Third taste, down the throat, caramel malt. And it steps. I mean, there's such a thing as brewing as step, step mashing. But hop additions are the most critical thing, I think, if you're going to do a hoppy beer. This is a good beer. This is nearly going to be, I think, it's got to be, mate, 6 point. It's just, you know, when I ramble shit like this, it's a good beer. It's a great beer. Staves IPA is a banger. It's a banger. The hop flavours, the characteristics of the beer, the mouthfeel, the head retention, the colour, which we always sometimes it's darker than orange. It sits well in a can. I even like the can. I mean, that's cool. This Staves IPA is a banger. In Sydney, I think it said, because mate, imagine this on tap. You're like, Sydney, Glebe. Oh, one of my first jobs was in Glebe. Oh, I sort of liked it. The monorail was going. I had to walk over Piermont Bridge to the place after I got the bus in, and then I started riding motorbikes when I was young. That was my first start, coming home from work at 3 a.m. in the morning, corner of Elizabeth and Bridge. Never forget it. I went round the corner so slow because it was raining and whoompa, just like ice, mate. And the motorbike came down on top of me. Mate, my knee copped it, my back copped it, my elbow copped it. God, that was years ago. But still went back to work the next night. Bit of bark off me and a bit of gravel in me, and ambulance come and took me in. No, it's alright. I still love bikes. I've had a couple of croppers here and there, but nothing crazy. And driving too. I love driving. Anyways, this beer is an absolute banger. Staves IPA, 6.8%, 2 standard drinks, just giddy up. This is an uplifting beer and a very stepped beer where you get flavour. It's a banger. It is a banger. Anyways, I'm just listening to the rain here. I'm going to go inside and probably crank up a game of Overwatch. The teenager is cooking dinner for himself tonight. Give Dad a night off. Doing some air fried chicken and whatever else he does. But yeah, love yous all. Take care of each other, and thank you for watching. This is a great beer. If you see it, buy it. I wouldn't probably buy a 4-pack if you're going to impress your friends, because I think this was about $8.50 or $9, which you're getting up there in price because we just get ripped off here in Australia because of taxes. But yeah, election today as well. Anyway, I don't really follow politics. Love yous all. Take care of each other, and I will see you at the next one. Cheers.